As we can see from Lord XRP here, XRP is here to stay. You can jump on this train, it is still not too late. And we have a quote here from Brad Garlinghouse where he says, "We are going to drive a massive demand for XRP because we are solving a multi-trillion dollar problem." What is the problem, you ask? Well, the problem is inflation.
If inflation isn't theft, then why can't people counterfeit money?
If they can just print money, why do we pay taxes?
Wow.
If inflation is not theft and we can just print money and we don't have enough money, we can just print more money and give everyone that doesn't have enough money. Why don't we just do that instead of paying taxes? Inflation is legal counterfeiting. Counterfeiting is criminal inflation. So central banking is a coordinated currency counterfeiting cartel that runs the world. It's a band-aid. You know what Milton Friedman said about inflation is that it's just like alcoholism. The good effects come early, right? You print the money, you have the drink, you feel good. The hangover comes later. The same is true of inflation. Every time the crisis comes, you have to print exponentially more money because there are exponentially more liabilities in the system from the last round of printing. And so this is why it's unsustainable, and this is why it always culminates in hyperinflation. Because the central bank has not only the precedent, but also the incentive to continue printing the money until the currency hyperinflates into worthless.
So there you have it, that is right. Inflation is legal counterfeiting. Central banks are a global cartel organization, and this is why we need XRP and decentralized assets to take over as the world reserve currency. And when is it going to happen? Well, sooner than we think, as we have it here. CEO of MasterCard claims that SWIFT may not even exist in 5 years. So in 5 years, SWIFT won't exist and XRP and RippleNet will take over. And we have it again here, where Ross Edwards from Ripple said a month ago and explained how Ripple in truth doesn't compete with Ripple, it changes protocols and is superior because they focus on low capital transfer use cases.
We have RippleNet customers in over, I think, 55 countries. And to give you some idea, it started off as a fiat-based rail, so an alternative to SWIFT, if you like. Some of you may remember back in the sort of 2016, 17 years, it was sort of like Ripple and SWIFT. In truth, we don't compete with SWIFT that much because we're more looking at lower value, higher velocity payment use cases that really aren't using SWIFT as an alternative anyway.
And that is why XRP is going to surpass SWIFT, and SWIFT realized that this is a problem, as that is why they have claimed that they want to implement crypto and blockchain functions, but it is going to be too late. Ripple's going to take over, but we can see that SWIFT are going to change on November 2023 as part of the Standard Vision 2023, the regulation for the presence of a blockchain address or a wallet account number for the use of digital token quantities is now being relaxed, and they're going to store digital assets on the 19th of November. But Ripple is still going to be here and is going to replace SWIFT in 5 years. And as Brad Garlinghouse said, we are solving a multi-trillion dollar problem, and that problem is the worldwide inflation, the worldwide money. And we can see the total money in the world amounts to $83.6 trillion. And when XRP becomes the world reserve currency, XRP will easily reach $1,000. Thank you for watching the video, and remember, it's just a coin.